Hey guys, LoveTanger here as always, and welcome to the fourth question and answer session on this channel. In the background is some DCS gameplay recorded from simple Carrier Up I created in the mission editor, so you guys have something eye candy to watch while I go through your questions. But before moving on, I want to give a quick announcement about my Patreon campaign that I've started from mid-September. I've already talked about it on my official Facebook page and was meaning to make a video on it here on the channel as well. It just took longer than I thought, and I guess I kind of wanted to avoid making a single video just to promote my Patreon page, since money is a sensitive topic for both me and the viewers. I see the people tend to forget that I make profit from ad revenue and also spend more than I earn to keep on running my YouTube channel. But all the information, including why I'm running the whole campaign, is written in the Patreon page, so if you're willing to help me out or just want to check out, please check the page from the link in the description box, and any amount of help is much appreciated and will be used to further improve our channel. Back to Q&A, our first question is from Iron Man. If you could visit any place, where would you visit? Egypt. I've always had this feeling that I somehow need to visit Egypt. It's not I want to visit Egypt, I need to visit Egypt, at least once. And I know I'm in a way fantasizing the country, but it's my long time weird dream from childhood. From a Boomy, he asks at what age you've got involved with games. Well, as far as I remember, the first ever encounter with electronic gaming was seeing my father play this exploration game on old Macintosh computer. I forgot the exact title of the game. It had something to do with manhole. Not that manhole, but the manholes you see on the road, right? God, I forgot the name, but it was some kind of exploration game, and that kind of opened my interest towards gaming and led to playing Black and White by Lionhead Studio, which was the first proper PC game I've ever played. And to answer Pal the Cow's question, great name by the way, Black and White is still the most memorable game from my childhood. Next question is from GamerGuz. Have you ever thrown a chair because you lost a game? I think what you're trying to ask is whether I ever raged hard playing games, and in that case, yes, definitely. It might surprise some of you guys, because I don't know why, some kind of picture me as a gamer saint and I'm always peaceful and nice, but I'm not. Because I obviously don't post that kind of super embarrassing moment on this channel, but I rage quite frequently. I swear I sometimes smash my hand on a disc trying to strangle the person on the other side of the PC. So I think in a way I have a little anger program with the gaming, I guess. Now I also have some questions related to specific games, starting from Fam looking for some tips for completing the Chris Victor's task on Contract Wars, which is to get 20 kills, or so-called pro kills. This really depends on what your skill tree is like and what level pool you're in, but generally speaking you want to be in a close to medium range map, preferably on the stacking side. I usually play on Bay 5, so I don't have to really worry about stacking, while conserving your ammunition by getting the first 3 or 5 kills with a sidearm, because one thing to worry about is your ammunition. If you don't have any skill from assault tree or clan assault tree, you're stuck with quite low ammunition count to get 20 kill streaks. At the end it's just luck though. I mean, people, I guess pro kill is in a way requires skill, it does, but for most case I think it's more of a luck based thing, what kind of team you get and what kind of network issue you don't get. So you really don't have to worry too much about not getting a pro kill, because it's not something you would be proud of anyways. For Heroes and Generals, Rookie wants to know my first ever faction on Heroes and Generals, Germany, my current favorite faction, Germany, and why I love that faction. I think I've talked about this in one of my older Q&A, but I just have this weird attraction towards World War II Germany. And it's hard to explain, but I'm pretty sure a lot of other gamers shares the same feeling. Now, you gotta separate this from National Socialism and Holocaust and all the other crazy stuff. You know I'm totally against those, but I guess there's just something about Germany that attracts Germans. Or attract gamers, sorry. MG42 is a good enough reason to pick that faction, at least for me. Another question is, would you rate Heroes and Generals as a pay-to-win game? If so, how much from 1 to 10? Tough question for the game I love, but I'm going to say 5. I understand that the game offers pretty much everything for in-game currency, including premium membership. I can't think up of any free-to-play game that offers premium membership for in-game currency, and I know that a lot of people use that as a defense towards pay-to-win criticism, but at the same time I feel Retail requires a bit too much grinding just to obtain a single new gun or a vehicle. Nothing wrong with that. Devs needs to make some kind of incentive for the players to spend real money. All I'm saying is that claiming HNG a fair, completely free-to-win game is a bit wrong. Especially these days, I feel that the game is full of veterans basically farming these new fresh players while they struggle to gain enough experience and money just to purchase the MP34. And the bad news is, rookies, MP34 is... good luck. Do I smoke? No, I don't. Do I play airsoft or paintball? Nope. I've actually thought about it in the past when I was living in Tokyo, but that really isn't a cheap hobby. It costs like $500 to purchase a single good AR, and I really didn't have that kind of budget at the time. And do I have brother or sister? Yes, I have one older brother who's studying to become a vet, an animal doctor. Here's an interesting question. Hans is curious about how Germans are portrayed and perceived here in Japan. One thing I can say for sure is no, you won't be disliked just for being a German. There might be some people who has some really negative and racial issue with Germany, but generally speaking, I don't think Japanese has any issues with any particular nation. But what we tend to do instead is group up foreigners. So in a way, we don't have Germans, French, Americans, British here. We just take it as white people, black people, and the Asians. This isn't us being racist. It's kind of hard to explain, but I guess it's similar to how white people tends to group Japanese, Vietnamese, Chinese, and so on as Asian as a whole. Vivo with another hard question to answer. Why do you love war games? And I think you can sort of translate this question to why do you love war as a theme? Now, that sounds wrong, right? Whether it's Verdun or Arma 2 or Heroes and Generals, stuff actually happened in the past, and a lot of people died and suffered from it, and for anyone to say you like the theme war or conflict seems weird. Same for me. One side says I really like playing war games. At the same time, I don't want to admit that because it makes me feel like I'm, in a way, disrespecting the past. And I think this is part of the reason why some people, especially parents, picture gaming as something negative or wrong. So, I don't know. I don't know why I like war games. Is it because it makes me feel easily immersed? Is it because I like the functional beauty of the war machines and weapons? I really don't know. What do you think? Would you pick $1 billion or the perfect love? Ah, the ramens. And what would the color of your Lamborghini, assuming that you'll be picking $1 billion? First of all, I'm offended by a rude assumption that I'll straight up pick money over love. As famous Henry Johnson once said, life without money is bearable, but life without any love is suicidal. I respect that quote. So yeah, I'll be ordering Pearl White Lamborghini and some custom audio set, thank you. Final question is from Bitrage. Hey man, you've been following me for a while now, and he says, you're at the stage where you have a lot of subscribers. Yes, 35,000 people following me is something amazing and weird if you think about it. So are you going to let your YouTube life impact more on your personal life, as in more effort and time to this channel than before? And I have to say that my channel has already impacted my personal life by quite a margin. I spend most of my time thinking about my channel, what to upload and how to improve and so on, and usually allocate most of my free time to run this channel. You don't need to feel sorry about that or admire me for my work, because I'm simply doing what I really enjoy doing, and it's an awesome feeling. But with that said, I wish I could go full-time managing my channel, but I have my life, education, relationship, and future, so I simply can't risk my entire life by sacrificing everything else just to do YouTube. But that's what I want, and I think that's the dream for every YouTubers out there producing content, that one day you'll be one of those famous channels with million subscribers, living by doing what you truly like. And hey, like I said in the beginning, I'm running a small Patreon campaign, so if any of you want to help me out with that, you're more than appreciated. So that's it for this question and answer session. There were more than 100 questions and 300 comments, so I apologize if yours slipped out from the list, but I'll make sure to answer them privately by replying to your comments. As always, you guys are awesome for supporting me all the way up here. Without it, me and this channel is nothing, and until then, I'll see you guys in the next one.